Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What's going on, good people? What's going on? See, they wrapping up this party. Wild Wolf. Thrive 365, Thrive 365. Welcome to Thrive 365, where success, substance, and relationships matter. I am your host, Dietrich Waters, and I'm about to bring on my co-host right now, Dr. Renard. Doing this thing live again, people. Live remote. There you go, Nardo. What's up,
Hey
buddy?
man, how you doing?
Man, I'm gonna have to get my earphones on for this, man. This thing is it too loud out here? Can you hear me?
I'm having a hard time hearing you. Hold on one second. Okay.
Hold on for 1 second. Let me get these earphones, these AirPods on so I can hear. Good evening, good people. I see some good people on the line tonight.
Yeah. That's a lot better.
Can you hear me?
That's a lot better.
That, that's a lot better. I can hear you now. I couldn't hear you at first, brother.
Okay. How things in Disney World?
Man, man, it is beautiful, man. I got to find my children, man. I walked off on them because I had to get ready for this situation, man. But man, I'm at Disney World, baby. Hey,
Oh
actually, I'm
yeah.
at Animal Kingdom right now. Yeah, we came
Okay.
to Animal Kingdom today, and
Okay.
we're gonna check out some water parks and all that tomorrow, man. And we out here getting it in, man. Feeling
Man.
good, eating good.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So I told you that's all I want to do is travel and motivate. That's
Right.
it, baby.
Right.
But look here, it ain't about me, man. I just want to tell you why I was, man. This is Thrive 365. This is where success, substance, and relationships matter. I'm your host, Dietrich Waters.
I'm your co-host,
This is your guy,
Bernard Pope.
Renard
Yeah.
Pope, man. Dr. Pope, man. Dr. Pope, man. Thank you for being on the line as always, man. I appreciate you for holding us down, man.
So, man, I see
Can you hear?
we got some people checking in. We trying
Yeah, I
to,
see some all pro. Hey, look here. Can you tell them what the topic is tonight?
so tonight's topic is going to be building your influence. Building your
Build
influence.
your influence, man. Building
And that is
building your influence.
and that just kind of goes across the board. Whether you're at work, in your community, amongst your peers, family, building your influence.
Absolutely,
I
absolutely.
meant to
Across the board,
I
man.
meant to start off, man, asking everybody how they doing today. I like to do that. Make sure everybody had a good
Yeah.
day.
I'm finna get somewhere to sit down. Tell me if it's like I'm cutting out. All right, let me get somewhere to sit down. Am I cutting out, Renard?
Yeah.
I'm cutting out.
No, I was just saying I just like to start off by asking everybody how they was doing, make sure everybody had a good day.
Okay. All right, I'll just make sure I wasn't cutting out. I'm finna go somewhere and sit down.
Going in and out. Anna said going in and out.
Yeah. Okay, I'm finna go somewhere and sit down.
Okay.
That's what I'm fixing to do. I think that's what I'm gonna do from now on. When I have to do this live remote thing, I'm gonna be somewhere sitting
It's hard to
down.
sit
But
down, man.
I really want to walk.
You in the
Yeah, I
place to
really
be.
want to walk and talk, man. I really just want to walk and talk, man. And is it good right now? Because I'm gonna sit down on this bench right coming up here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Make sure everybody else can hear you.
All right, perfect. I'm finna sit down right here.
Rachel said you need to sit down somewhere.
Hey, don't worry. I got you. Here we go. Here we go. I'm situated.
Right.
Is the reception good?
Yeah, we good now.
Cool. Let's do this.
All right.
So one thing about building your influence, man. If you don't mind me starting off,
Go ahead.
one thing about building your influence is one thing you need to realize is that it's some people look at influence as a good thing. Some people look at it as a bad thing. Influence is totally a good thing, but it can be a bad thing if you use it wrong. If you utilize it wrong, and utilizing it wrong, there's a word for that, and it's called manipulation.
Mm.
Manipulation is a situation where when you're using your influence in a negative sense, and that's when it impacts somebody negatively, and it doesn't benefit both parties. But when you're using your influence, it should be able to impact both parties positively.
Mm. Okay.
Absolutely. And when you're talking about influence, uh, I did a little homework on the topic, man. But there's always something always happens. Okay. But if I can remember some of the tidbits that I wrote down, talking about influence and the properties, the concreted properties that will get you influence in other people's lives, like science and like math. One of them is the consistency. It's like doing this show. We've been pretty consistent at doing this
Hmm.
show, and for that I'm thankful. I like it calls me, it talks to me. I had to make sure that I do my part to chime
Okay.
in. And whoa, somebody hollering in the background.
Kids in the background. My bad. You hear on my end?
Okay, okay,
On
okay,
my end,
okay.
some kids in the background. I'm sorry.
Ooh, tell you, boy, they're gonna have to go sit down, boy. They loud, boy. Yeah, but consistency is a serious tool for influencing people. Like whenever you're in a position where you can show people that you're going to stay consistent, they'll be more willing to ride with you. And with people seeing that you're consistent and be willing to ride with you, a lot of times people deal with people that they like,
Right.
people that they like, people of people of authority,
Right.
people like people that you can have, people like Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Hmm.
You know, people, hell, the police, people of authority. People that's they're an influence, if you will. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And you have what are these tidbits? You have consistency. You have authority. You have liking. 'Cause people like to do business with people they
Most
like, right?
definitely. Most definitely.
Absolutely. You have reciprocity. Reciprocity.
Okay.
Reciprocity. You know what reciprocity is,
Right.
right? Renard? Reciprocity, for those that's listening, reciprocity is the action of one person doing something for another person, and on the flip side, they are willing to do something for you
Right.
because they're a recipient of a gift, or recipient of a service, recipient of a love, an act, and at the end of the day, sometimes you, sometimes me. Reciprocity. Hey man, do something for me, and inevitably I'm gonna do something for you. Okay. Then you have. I'm trying to throw these things off the top of my head, man. And you have social proof.
Okay.
At the end of the day, you inevitably have influence in people's lives when you have social proof, and that is the obvious and the tangibles that whatever you've done and the things that you believe is absolutely working in your life. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
I'm not breaking up over there,
Just
am
a
I?
little bit. I was also kind of looking at what some of the community was saying, but I'm listening to you at the same time. I do agree with
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We got angry faces going up and down. What the angry faces for? Talk to me.
Who did that?
I don't know. I couldn't see. I just seen the angry faces going up, so I was like, hey, talk to me. Don't make faces talk. Let's talk. This is what
Let's
this show is about.
see.
We came to
So
talk.
Anna was saying you have to be true to who you are in order to build and keep an influence and keep it. You can't try and be something on, let's say, social media, then in person be different. Okay, yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. So consistency,
Uh,
for instance,
Consistency. Absolutely.
I agree with
You
that.
gotta have that. You
I
gotta
think
have that
I
consistency.
think it,
You wanna have influence in people's lives. Go ahead, brother.
I think that's where on the topic I'm very. I feel like that's where I'm familiar with the topic. When I think about kind of how Anna's talking about just being consistent, having that character that people get to know. Um, oh, you can't hear me? Okay, I'm sorry. Let me try to get somewhere where I can y'all can hear me better. Hold on one second.
No problem, buddy. Shout out to all the
Yeah,
people that's on the
I'm
line
around
while Ray
I'm
getting
around people
situated.
too, kids too. So hold on one second.
All right. Hey man, you gonna have to get from around the people, man. Hey,
Yeah,
listen, I'm at Disney World, man. I got all kind of kids around me, man.
yeah. I was just trying to get in a better place so y'all can hear me. See if I can get.
What's up?
Man, it's loud. Hold on.
Red Hair Farmer, what's going on? Bunny Wright,
Hold on.
Anna Rogers, Fred Green, how you doing,
Grace.
sir? Lil Harrell, how
They
you
got
doing, people?
they got
How y'all
music
doing today?
playing here. Hold on. I don't know if I'm big.
We're doing we're doing live remote locations today. As always, when I'm traveling, that's how that goes. Ray travels, that's how that goes. He's in the location, I'm in the location.
Yeah.
But listen, we're talking about building your influence. One thing about building your influence, you have to stay consistent. And whatever job it is that you're doing, whatever service that you're giving, relationships with people, you have to remain consistent if you want to have influence in other people's lives. It's oh my God, boy, I don't know who you got in the
They're having
background,
a good
boy.
time.
Ooh, they having too much a good time, boy.
Yeah,
Hurt my
I'm trying
ears.
to get. Yeah, man.
I got these headphones on, man. For anybody else that got their AirPods on, their earphones on like I do, I know, I feel you. That hurt just then.
Here we go.
Bunny Wright, how you doing now, lady? Bunny Wright, they sending up angry faces now. Who doing that now? Don't come on here showing in the carrying on now. Come on here acting up. You gotta talk right when you come on this show now. Be respectful.
What Bonnie Wright said,
And
she said, I just had someone a few days ago tell me they trusted me a lot because I'm consistent in our communication. Yeah, that's definitely like, when I think about building influence, I just keep on thinking about that word consistency was what that just kept on popping in my head as far as when I think about,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no. You breaking up a little bit and you blurry in the background. We can't see the light on your face somehow. Something
Okay, hold on.
like you break.
Hold
Yeah,
on
you breaking up. You might want to get in a little better
one
spot.
second. Let's try to get better. Hold on one second.
No, it's all good. I'm gonna rap until you finish. Bunny Rice said, I got something for him. No, but seriously, tonight, man, we're talking about build your influence, man. It's imperative. You have to focus on your life and build yourself so you could be an influence in your communities, your schools, uh, your job, your workplace, even when it comes to the political areas in your life, in your communities, you gotta fix yourself. And I believe we're fixing ourselves right now in our community, even by doing as such, Thrive 365, putting ourselves in position where we can have valuable stakes in people's lives. Because I believe when you add value to people's lives, they give you a stance. They give you a strong stance in their lives and give you a good say so in their communities. If you bring value to them, and that's what we desire to do, to bring value to people.
Mhm.
And we're praying and hoping that you guys that are watching our show, listening to our show, week in and week out, are taking what we're saying, taking what the people in the comments are saying, learning week in, week out, learning something new, and taking that to your households and taking that to your communities and growing. And because I believe one thing is for sure, once you change and once you build yourself, your household will change and your household will build, and inevitably it'll pour over into your community. You have stronger communities, you have stronger areas, you have a stronger nation, and so on and so on. Stronger country, stronger planet. I believe it.
Mhm.
I believe it.
Well said.
I totally believe it. Thank you, man. Thank you. So we actually have a job to do. This situation right here is not just about some people just getting on the line and talking. This situation is actually about thriving, like taking your life within your hands and getting a grip on it, by taking a bull by his
Mhm.
horn and getting a grip on it and living your life how you want to live it. And that's not just traveling. Like, it's not just traveling. It's not just having a whole lot of fun. That's about changing your mind so you can change your circumstances. And inevitably, you can change the situations around you. You agree,
I
Renard?
do. I definitely do.
Yeah.
I definitely do.
Good stuff. Good stuff. What you got for us tonight, man?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. This topic right here kind of is a little difficult for me, man. I mean, you know, you sound like I'm just listening to you, and I'm kind of learning a little bit, man. Like I said, the when it's relatable to me when I think about I'm thinking about what Anna said, and I was just thinking about how when I think about anybody who has influence with me, it's always a person,
Uh-huh.
usually a person who's gonna be very consistent. It's gonna be a person who I feel like I can call on for advice because they're very solid. Um, it's a
Yeah.
person who definitely I can depend on. And
Right,
a lot of
right, right.
times, when I think about a person who builds influence, for me, it's a person who does things
Uh-huh.
for people and don't require nothing in return. You know what I'm saying? Like, not
Right.
always looking for, hey, I do something for you, you do something for me. I get that, and a lot of times
Uh,
when you do that, people will want to reciprocate. You know what I'm saying?
right, right,
I'm
right,
thinking about
right, right, right.
even in the workplace. There's certain people
Mm-hmm.
who are just the go-to people. They built such a name for themselves at work as being a person who uh, is savvy with this or knows about this. Just want to help people and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and don't want anything in return, but just love to help people. Um,
Right.
There's some people that I follow on YouTube that have a whole lot of information, love to teach, and they're consistent with the information, and they don't want nothing else but just
Uh-huh.
to teach people, give people the truth. And I love the type of influence they build. You know what I'm saying? Kind of even with us, man. You think about this show, you know, we're not monetized, but we just want to better our community. We want to give information. We want to talk. Um, you know, you know, things like that, man. I like that's what I think about when I think about building influence.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's likewise, man. Having people, man, that looks to grow and looks to build. You know, being an influence, man, it's never to be in a position where you're tearing someone down or tearing something
Hmm.
down. always building, man. Like you said. That's why I appreciate this show, man. And it's crazy because that they use that term when they speak of people that's on social networks, people that have large followings, they call them influencers.
Hmm.
Because it's like whatever these people do or whatever these people say, people gravitate towards. You know, they regurgitate these people's thoughts. They say what they say. They do what they do. And uh, and I said earlier that people of influence, they don't do things for a negative impact.
Right.
Sometimes people don't know. Sometimes people be ignorant and don't know what they're doing because it's like you got to watch what you're doing sometimes because you're not even trying to do it for negative impact, but sometimes it do be negative. So you had to watch what you do. You had to watch how you move
Yeah,
around.
definitely. 'Cause-
So yeah, definitely had to for the people that have influence in your communities. Watch what you do,
Yeah,
man. Watch your surroundings.
definitely, man. Especially with this generation that we're, our generation now, man. You got people who can influence a whole lot of people. Let's
Yeah.
take for example, man. And this is something I thought about. Somebody brought this up, matter of fact, the other day. Remember the girl that was walking around licking the ice cream and then putting it in
Little girl was licking
the
ice cream. Oh, I heard about that.
okay.
I heard
All
about
right.
that.
That right
Yeah.
there was
Hmm.
getting ready to that went so viral. You had other people doing that, man.
That
So you
copycat stuff.
got
I hate that,
so her
man.
influence had people, oh man, let's do it, let's try it. Or even like these challenges that we do, on social
Uh huh.
media. Uh
Uh huh.
they go viral, right? Everybody want to do them, no matter how risky, no matter how dangerous, no matter how crazy. People want to get in on this stuff. So, like you said, you have to be careful
Right.
with the influence. I saw one guy who tried to start a challenge. Right? It was
Uh
go
huh.
somewhere and clean up. Like like if it's a park there's trash, go somewhere and clean it up.
Uh huh.
Man, he didn't get too many followers
I'm
on it.
with it. I hate that, man. You don't get the good stuff, man. I really don't. Now people will do ignorant, crazy, stupid stuff, man. Man, you got people running around and slap old lady, man, before they clean up something. You know what I'm saying? Just because they might get some likes and it's just I don't know. I don't know what I don't know what the hell people mind do, man.
Likes,
People
man.
mind do some everything, man.
Likes, man.
But especially this generation, man. It's something else. It's definitely something else, man. But even this topic, man, I want to encourage people, man, to tap into this guy right here.
Mhm.
And I want to challenge you guys to tap into this guy, and I want to call you to the carpet and tell you, you're goddamn lazy. You're lazy. You're very lazy because we all could be a better influence. We all could be stronger. We all could be a unit. I won't even speak on even the black community right now. I'm a black man, so we're gonna say it. At the end of the day, this is not a black show, but you have two black men that host this show. So we definitely like to speak to our community.
Man,
Oh my.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. When we first started
Mhm.
doing this topic, man, it
Uh-huh.
really kind of started convicting me because
Is that right?
it's a lot of things that I want to
Speak
do.
on it.
It's a lot of things I want to do and build my influence, man. Especially like in the community, man. It's a lot of things I've been saying, man. I got to get off my butt. It's a lot of things I've
Yeah,
been
let's
saying I
go.
want to do in my community, so I can
Hey,
other people to get to know me, man. I've been saying that, but
man,
now I
listen,
got to do it now.
listen, man, listen. You got to do it. And then I'm gonna tell you what's a beautiful thing. You got help. You got help. You not only have your brother, your brother in grind, you also have the people that ride with us week in and week out. So let's get the ideas and let's beat the pad, man. At the end of the day, because as you saying it right now, you kind of putting yourself
Hey, I'm gonna
out there.
tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell you somebody who been really influencing me. Um, this guy from Atlanta, man. He did something that I've been thinking about doing. Tobias Tate.
Uh,
Uh,
what is his name?
Tobias Tate, man. He's a rapper, And what he did, man, he went
Okay.
downtown, man, and he just talked to some homeless people, man. He gave these
Okay.
homeless
Okay.
people a
Okay.
voice and just talked to them about their
Okay.
situations and what they think. And man, it was interesting, man. It was some of the smartest people, some of the most intelligent people who was homeless. And it changed a lot of people's perceptions of what homeless people are. Because most people think homeless people, what, not smart, you know, got themselves into this situation. Man, there's a lot of people who had some bad times, man, got homeless. Very smart people, had good jobs, man. It was very interesting.
Right. Right.
Everybody,
Right. Right. Yeah.
everybody
I
shift
hate
away.
that, man.
Everybody shift away from things.
Well, you breaking up real bad, not
Oh, I'm
Nard.
sorry.
And you're frozen.
Okay.
Hello.
I'm still now.
Hello.
Still.
You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. All right. That's cool. Maybe it was me.
All right.
But I hate that when people deal with homeless people like they're low class citizens or they're almost just human. Like they're not smart, like they don't have minds and they're not people at the end of the day. Try to make them do stupid stuff for money and all this type of thing, man. These people are real people. And if you talk to them, you'll learn a lot. You'll learn quite a bit. I remember we messed around and sat down and talked to a lawyer one night, man, at the varsity.
Mhm.
Like this dude got to talking, man, and this dude used words, man, I never even heard before.
Mhm.
And it blew my mind. You know, I'm not a big word guy. I'm professed to use a large vocabulary. It is what it is.
Right.
But this guy, man, he was doing acrobats with his words, man. This dude was doing somersaults with his words. And I was utterly impressed, man. And it just blew me, man. It made me look at them in a whole nother light.
Mhm.
It really did. So I understand where you're coming from talking about this
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. His name for Bonnie Wright. She asked what was his name. His name was Tobias Tate. His name was Tobias Tate. And
Yeah.
this guy do a lot of good things in the community, man. I mean, he's changing the perception of what a lot of people think a rapper is, man. I'm talking about he go in the community, man.
Yeah.
He feeding homeless. He talking to them. Man, 21 gun salute if he check this out. But man, he really
Yeah.
he's definitely been an influence for me, man. Every time I see him out locally, always speak, stop, hey man, what's up? How you doing? You know, just a
Yeah. Yeah.
solid guy,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I know it's a lot of other people doing really positive things, but I had to kind of bring that up because it hit home for me, man. Because like I said, that's something that I had been wanting to do. But now, like I said, I hold myself accountable now, so I gotta do it for real.
You gotta
Yeah,
do it. You
Tara.
gotta do it. This is one of them
I like
show.
what Tara said.
This is one of those topics
I
that
like what Tara said. She said there are a lot of people one paycheck away from being in that position. Yes, ma'am. We might try to play.
Ooh,
Look, we might
yes,
not look
ma'am.
like it when we dress, but a lot of people, man,
I'm telling you.
a paycheck away from losing their car, a paycheck away from being evicted. That is the
Yeah,
truth.
that's real talk,
So,
man. Appreciate that,
yeah,
Tara. That's
big
that's
fact.
that's real talk. I'm
Big
talking
fact.
about, man. I'm talking about one mistake. I'm talking about one. Let me take these things off. It's starting to get dark out here. I'm talking about one mistake, one decision. Well, you one decision away, man, from being in the same situation,
Man.
boy. Now look here, boy. Hey, look here, boy. Don't try to fool me. I
Okay.
know.
Hey.
Yeah, man. And it's not easy out here.
Mm-hmm.
It is not easy out here, man. And what I wanted to say, man, when I was talking about the black community, man, I was talking about all in together
Yeah.
now, like getting into a position where you see other cultures, they help each other. You know, we got to get back to that time where we used to help each other. Those Dr. King days, you know what I mean? Back all the marching and rallying, like marching and rallying for a cause, that's cool. But you ever notice, man, now when we march and we rally, We have all these big rallies, and then everybody go home, and you don't hear about it no more. I was like, it has to come to a point where that has to cease, man, and something has to be done, you know. And I believe at the end of the day, man, you got to have other voices, other leaders. So you got to build your influence so you can get in position to be able to do certain things to be able to put our communities in a position where we can help each other.
Yes, sir.
Right now, people can't help each other because we don't have voices, and we don't have voices to bring people together.
It's very true.
But you had to desire it, and I think you had to think it, you had to believe it's coming, and you had to really think it, and you had to desire it, and you had to
Yeah,
work on it.
most definitely.
I truly
Most
believe it.
definitely.
Yeah, I truly believe it.
Yeah.
So I just want you to know, man, we're getting something started today, man. Even with putting this topic out there, I knew it was gonna start
Mm-hmm.
something. I knew that it was gonna call for
Mm-hmm.
accountability. You know, people are gonna be looking for us to be doing our part here in a
Mm-hmm.
minute, and I don't mind.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Hey, listen, you take my
It's
hat
time to
off.
step up.
I'm
It's
ready.
time to step up, man.
Yeah, I'm a willing vessel. Renard, I know you're a willing vessel. It's all good. And I'm saying right now on the World Wide Web, let's get it. I can't do everything. Renard can't do everything. But what we can agree to is hit our inbox when you people that's on our line right now have a reasonable cause. You have something going on. It's for real. Call us. We can't come to
Right.
everything. Call us. It got to make sense for Thrive 365 and what we're doing. And we want to keep the conversation going until it's action.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Until it's action.
100 all day. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yep. I knew this was gonna be a short session tonight, man, because I knew I was gonna be, and it's getting dark out here. But I really want to challenge. I really want to challenge everybody to take the time, look at what you have going on in your space.
Mm-hmm.
Find out if you're the head or the tail. First of
Wow.
all,
Now that's a
find out
word right
if
there.
you're the follower or the leader. Okay? Find out who you are. Find out what you have going on. Found out who you are inside your circle. Because who you are inside your circle means a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you don't want to be the tail, but trust me, you don't always just want to be the leader either. You got to have somebody that's over you that can influence you, that has strong will, strong desire, strong belief, successful in some area, not just money. Success don't always mean money, but successful in some area where they can speak into your life and say, listen, they're successful in that. So they can speak into my life. Join arms, man. Join arms and get ready. It's a charge that you're going to have to take. God is handing out assignments. As you can see, the world is getting bad. The world is getting worse. Things is getting crazy. 45 in office doing some of everything. Okay,
Boy.
we got a president in office. Man, this man is ready to do whatever. He ain't holding back.
A wise man told me not too long ago. He said, "Man, it's gonna come to a point where we're gonna have to depend on each other. We are gonna have to depend on each other. And these fake relationships that we have on social media,
right?
Got to cut all that out.
Right.
We got to get to start knowing some of these followers, some of these people.
Man, there you go, man.
We need to, because I'm telling you, we gonna have to depend on each other. It's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming.
It's coming.
Depend on each other.
It's definitely coming. Listen, man, have you heard of the Mueller report?
Yes.
Well, if the Mueller report is correct, y'all get the book, the Mueller report. Read. Also, man, I challenge y'all to read. Start damn reading, man. A book a month, okay? A book every 2 months, hell, if you got to. If you read slow, okay? The Mueller report. Listen, if the Mueller report is like it presents itself to say, and presents itself to be, they're going to put black people back in chains, okay? Concentration camps, the whole nine, okay? Like I said before, this is not a black channel, but we are black people, so we're going to put it out there. We're going to talk about these issues. This is real. Y'all got to know, man, what's going on around you. Study and show yourself approved. Pick up that book, the Mueller report.
Good stuff right there. Being informed is
Yeah,
being
man.
prepared. And that's how we going to survive this thing.
Yep. Because this is more than living, man, and it's more than existence. We got to thrive.
Gotta thrive.
And we gotta educate ourselves to do so. And I don't want to scare y'all to the point, man. Listen, I kind of put that out there to some other people not too long ago, and I was telling them about the Mueller report, and I was telling them about the conspiracies and the undercover plans or whatnot. Well, damn, man, all this stuff I'm talking about flipping highs and all this, man. You know, since they're doing all that, man, if they talking about doing this, man, I'm gonna have to flee the country. No, man, stick to your guns, but know that at the end of the day, you got to unify. We stronger. When it's just you, anybody can come break your finger. But when we get together, we're stronger.
Strong.
We're unified. We could do what we need to do. And that's all I'm saying. Real talk. And somebody needs to formulate a plan, man, on how we can structure. We can structure and we can actually move with a plan. Ain't no plan out there for that.
Right.
And I ain't saying I'm the person to do it. I ain't. I'm just throwing the conversation
Right.
for it. I'm kind of tired of talking at the end of the day. But if I had somebody to follow, that's why I say ain't nothing wrong with okay, there's nothing wrong with following somebody with a plan.
True.
It's not.
And
You can't have it all.
knowing where your strengths are, where you can contribute.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that. 100%.
Exactly. I'm with that, man. Knowing what your strengths are, man, and doing what you got to do. I'm absolutely with that, man. But look, man, tonight is one of those nights, not the Pope. We put the topic out there. We started the conversation. We're going to let the people do what they do with it. You know, they could call on Thrive 365. This is a real situation. It's not just two people on here talking to people. And we're going to get it started. Tonight, I got to get off this dial, brother.
Okay.
It's getting dark out here. I'm just actually out here by a light. I know my family is looking for me.
Okay.
And I ain't with that. I know my daughter looking for me. If anybody looking for me, that little girl looking for me, I got to show up. You hear me?
Yes, sir. Well, hey.
For all the fathers, man. Me and Ray just want to tell you, keep doing your thing. And if you're not doing your thing, it's not too late to start.
Yep. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We're going to do it again next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday, man. We got some real stuff coming out for y'all next Tuesday. Real deal. Real deal, Holyfield. No, I love you, man.
Okay.
Now keep Jaguar living, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, this has been sponsored by www.jaglifetravel.com. Hit my inbox if you need that travel. Talk to you next Tuesday. All right, Nato.
All right. Have a good one.
Peace. You too.